Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another long-awaited theater room DIY makeover video. In this clip, we visited our local 84 Lumber. This is a store that sells surplus building materials in bulk, and you can get them at really discounted prices. So on this particular day, we were going to check out their trim molding because that was the next step in our DIY theater room, to put the trim molding boxes on the wall so that the electrician could come in and put the wall sconce lights right in the center of those. So here I'm just walking through the warehouse, just showing you they have windows, they have doors, they have so many things, and the prices compared to the big box home improvement stores were very reasonable.
Your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Just want your time. You make me feel like we could be something more.
And of course, this would not be an episode without us going to our favorite store, Home Depot, to pick up a few things that we needed for this week's project. Okay guys, so just a quick Home Depot haul. We did go to 84 Lumber to get the trim molding we needed, but we bought this let's see what it is. This is just a foam roller, but it says it's good for doors and cabinets, so we're going to use this. And then I got some of the refills for the smaller ones that we have down, for this one. And then I also got some of the refills for the smaller rollers we have downstairs. But all of these say doors and cabinets, so foam rollers are supposed to be good for that. And then we got this laser level with like air suction technology to help us with making a straight line for the trim molding boxes. So we got that. That was like $32. We got a couple more of the regular just paint rollers for inside of the trim boxes, because those will be the darker colors. We got 1 1/4 inch brad nailers, just straight finishing nails for the nail gun to put up the molding. And then we got some batteries to put into this baby, which I'm about to do. So yeah, that's our little haul, and we're gonna go get started. Baby girl is taking a nap, so we're gonna take advantage of this time. It is 1:42, so I'm gonna put the batteries in here and then we'll see how it works. Okay guys, so I got the batteries all loaded up, and I'm going to demonstrate how you use this Ryobi Air Grip laser level. Like I said, it was about $33, but I saw a couple people on YouTube use this before, and so I looked it up, and it's exclusive to Home Depot, I believe, but pretty much all of them have it in stock. So basically, you take this front part off right here to put the 2 batteries in, then you put it back on. When you're ready to use it, you can use it vertical or horizontal, and then you just slide this to the back. So, like so. You can hear it come on, and then you put it on your surface, and you make sure that the bubble in the center is right in the center and level, and then you just push it on your surface and it sticks. And there's your straight line. And you can do it horizontal or vertical, of course. And then when you're done, you just switch this backwards and it comes off the wall. Pretty cool. Home Depot, you guys. Go check it out. Okay, you guys. So where we left off is everything's painted, everything's in place. We do have to replace the carpet padding underneath of here, but we'll do that later. We're about to work on the trim boxes on this back wall and then on this wall over here. And then we did set in place 2 of the base cabinets here, and we're gonna prime and paint those as well. I just went and bought some little candies to make sure everything is going to fit in here fine. And we'll figure out the top layout once we have everything set in. But we do have the beverage fridge to go in the center as well. So yeah, first things first, we are going to use this brad nailer. And then he brought down this pressure tank here. Then we're gonna use the miter saw, which is here, to cut the trim molding. The trim molding is in here. We went to a place called 84 Lumber again and got it. It was much cheaper than Home Depot or Lowe's. And this is the trim molding that we're going to be using. You guys have seen this before. It's like base cap molding. But yeah, so it looks like that. And it comes in 16 feet length. Some of them broke, but it's fine. We got 10 just to make sure we have enough. But I think the plan, you guys, is, I know the plan is to put 2 on this back wall over here. I think we're going to try to go for 3 on this long wall, like 1 that's going to be shorter underneath the bulkhead and then 2 here. I think that's the plan. So we're going to get started on that, and I will let the camera roll and let you guys watch us do that.
I wanna see how rewind when we rewind. Feels so nice. We time. You, I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say less to me. Don't need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Good, do. Show me something. Give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you a good guy, baby.
Okay guys, so now that Ronnie has the laser level straight on the wall, I am using the miter saw to cut down the trim molding to size. Now, we already previously decided how large we wanted the outer boxes to be, and that will make sense once I show you guys the actual design of what we're trying to achieve here. But there's basically going to be an outer trim molding box, and then inside of it there'll be a smaller inner trim molding box, and then inside of that one in the center will be the wall sconce lighting. So we're working on the larger outer boxes now, and so you see me using the miter saw to cut it down to size, and then I will also use the miter saw to cut the angles that we need. We needed 45-degree angles on all of the ends so that they would meet with another 45-degree angle and hopefully make a 90-degree angle. So here, that's what you see me doing here. This by no means is easy work, you guys. I thought it would be easy, but it's really not. And then the power of caulk is going to be definitely monumental, because you're still going to have some gaps. No matter how perfect you get it, you're going to have to caulk and you're going to have to paint. So we won't be caulking in this episode because I want to get all of the trim molding boxes on the wall before we start that process, but we will be painting some in this episode, so you'll get to see that.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see how. Rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you, I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say less to me. Don't need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Good, do. Show me something, give me more than one thing. I need.
Okay guys, so here you see me bringing a level, so just to make sure that everything is level. Yes, we are using the laser level across the top, but we want to make sure it's level going straight down as well, and that everything is plumb and flush before we actually nail it into the wall. So that's what you see me doing here. The tool I'm using is called a level.
Damn high. Got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way. On my way. We've been dancing all night long. Right here with you way too long. Don't want.
Okay, you guys, so while he is securing that first piece to the wall, I am going to go ahead and cut the rest of the trim molding pieces that we need to complete the boxes. This is definitely repetitive. I'm just measuring, marking it, cutting it on the right angle, and then putting it to the side and doing that until I have enough pieces.
I'm already on my way, on my way. Found myself inside all this tension, a feeling I never was expecting. I don't see the pros, don't know the cons, forget the whys. Do you know why? Triggered inside this situation. Wonder if we maybe were mistaken. Don't wanna talk, don't wanna see, don't wanna feel it. What is left? I've been thinking about us and the things you said. How you don't feel enough to come share my bed. All I ever wanted was the truth, and I got it. Is it too much to ask? A little conversation, a minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation. I don't want your love, just a little conversation. A minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation. It hurts me how everything was wasted. Now all the nights seem so overrated. What was it worth? I can't take back, I can't stop feeling. How about you? I've been thinking about us and the things you said. How you don't feel enough to come share my bed. All I ever wanted was the truth, and I got it. Is it too much to ask? A little conversation, a minute's enough to work out the frustration.
All right, so I won't bore you guys with watching us do each and every piece, but as you can see, we are making progress. We have the first one completed. We're working on the second one, and there will be two more trim molding outer boxes on the wall to my right. So we're just repeating the same process again, getting them as straight and as level, as flush as possible, and then the gaps will be filled in with caulk, and then we'll paint.
I just wanna lay here inside of your arms. Maybe we could jump back to the start. And you never would talk to me then if we never met, babe. If we never met. Is it too much to ask? A little conversation, a minute's enough to work out the frustration. There's no need to make me bite the pavement. A little conversation. I don't want your love.
Okay guys, so as you can see, we've moved on to the wall to our right, and this is the wall that you face when you first walk into the theater room from the basement. On this wall, we are doing 2 of the decorative trim molding boxes on the outer and then 2 on the inner, but the spacing in between the boxes is a little bit wider on this wall because this wall is larger.
Don't deny that I could use some company. All my friends say, honey, just let him be. Now your perfume stuck on my shirt, and there's an imprint left in my bed. I don't know about you, I'd put you first. I bought some new flowers, they're all dead. First you are in, then you are out, like snow in the spring. I just want your time. I just want your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine, as long as you spend a little time. Just want your time. Doubts in my mind. Still, you make me feel like we could be something more, something more. First you are in, then you are out, like snow in the spring.
Okay, you guys, so switching gears, now it is time to paint the inside of the outermost trim molding boxes. So I don't know if you guys remember, if I can find a picture I'll pop it in, but our inspiration I found on Instagram from the same contractor who actually remodeled our kitchen last year for us. So before we decided to DIY it, we had already found a design that they had previously done for another client that we loved, so we are basically mimicking that. Of course, we chose our own colors and everything, but the colors are similar. So we are going in with this welded iron color, the same color as the doors and the ceiling that we painted in the room, except it is a different finish. So this is the eggshell finish and not the semi-gloss finish that we use on the doors. We also used the flat finish on the ceiling. So we bought this color paint in 3 different finishes, but here I am just cutting in with the paintbrush, and then you'll see me roll it, and then we will paint the outer trim, and then we will start to add the inner trim molding boxes as well. So enjoy.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you Concession, oh, you miss my touching, you do. Show me something, give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind.
All right, you guys, so here is where we are. At that point, we've painted the inside of all 4 of the trim molding boxes. So now we are going to switch gears and do the next thing on the list. Okay, so next up I am mixing this color, you guys. This color is just called Black by Bear, color black, and it is just that black. So we decided we are going to paint the trim around the trim molding boxes black, and we chose a semi-gloss finish for this, and we're also going to paint the baseboards as well in here the same color. Not in this video or episode, but we are going to paint the baseboards with the same color black. So here I am going ahead and starting this process. Now it did take about 3 coats to do this, but again, you'll see that the power of speeding up footage, you'll see that at the end. But I'm going ahead and just starting painting all of this trim the black color by Bear in semi-gloss, and we did go ahead and tape off both sides of the trim so that it'll be a clean, smooth finish. Okay.
Inside all this tension, a feeling I never was expecting. I don't see the pros, don't know the cons, forget the whys. Do you know why? Triggered inside this situation. Wonder if we maybe were mistaken. Don't wanna talk, don't wanna see, don't wanna feel what is left. I've been thinking.
And while I'm finishing up painting the trim, Ronnie is starting to paint the cabinets that are going to go in the snack bar area. He's starting with the doors and the drawers, but we are painting that the same welded iron color from Bear as well. This is also going to be in the semi-gloss finish. So he's going ahead and cutting in with the paintbrush, and then he'll use the roller to go ahead and roll as well. But these came out really, really good. I can't wait till you guys see the finished product at the end. They came out really, really nice, and I just love this color gray. Alright guys, and this episode is a team effort all around. I needed a break, so Ronnie went ahead and jumped in and finished painting some of the trim on that back wall on those trim boxes. But it's coming together, you guys. I really, really like it so far. And don't forget, we are going to put another inner trim box in these boxes as well.
How you don't feel enough to come share my bed. All I ever wanted was the truth, and I got it.
Alrighty guys, so we have come to my favorite portion of this episode. This portion of the video is being sponsored by our friends over at Newair. Okay, Newair is a wonderful company. You guys know I've brought you materials and items from them plenty of times in the past. I think this is like my 4th or 5th item from them, but this is a beverage and wine fridge, you guys, from Newair. It is amazing. This is called the Newair Flip Shelf 24-inch 162 can or 54 wine bottle. It's a built-in or freestanding wine and beverage fridge with reversible shelves, and I'll get into that reversible flip shelf technology in a second. But here is Ronnie and his friend just going ahead and unboxing it for me. Oh my goodness, I was so excited. And this is going to go in between those two cabinets that Ronnie hand painted himself. So here it is, dry fitted in there. We did notice that it was lower than the cabinet, so we do have to build a wooden base for it to sit on so that it'll look, you know, built in. That's one of the options, that it can be built in or freestanding. So you'll see that in a second that we did that, but it looks absolutely amazing. And the stainless steel finish just makes it look so much more polished. Of course, this is it right out of the box. I haven't added on the hardware handle or anything like that yet, or plugged it in, but you'll see that in a later clip. Again, this is how it looks before we elevated it. And then here is a look at how it looks when it's flush with the tops of the cabinets. So all we need to do now is go and buy the butcher block, stain it, cut it to size, and put that on the top. It's going to look so amazing, you guys. But look at this fit. Perfect fit. Like, my measurements were perfect. And here I am going ahead and adding the hardware really quickly here. Super easy. I did it by myself, you guys.
My friends say, honey, just let him be. Now your perfume stuck on my shirt, and there's an empty left in my bed. I don't know about you, but put you first. I bought some new flowers, they're all dead. First you are in, then you are out, like snow in the spring. I just want your time. I just want your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine, as long as you.
Okay, and here it is with the hardware handle on it. Again, it's stainless steel material, just looks really sleek, really updated, very modern. And I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the refrigerator. It looks amazing. Again, you can see the blue LED lights at the top, just look amazing. And then these are flip shelves, which means that you can see that on this side it has the grooves for the wine bottles. You can push the wine bottle all the way in the back, and you can still get a second row of wine bottles in the front, as if you offset them as well. Really, really nice. And then you can see that I turned on the LED light in there. So when the lights are all off and it's really dark in the room, if you turn that on, it's going to look amazing. So here I wanted to show you guys what the flip shelf technology is. You can just go ahead and flip the shelf. I also wanted to show you how you can adjust the temperature. You can turn the light on, you can turn it off. Everything is very accessible. And then here I am flipping the shelf over. Once you flip the shelf, now I'm trying to do it with one hand, but of course with two hands it'll be easier. But when you flip the shelf over, it becomes a 162 can just beverage fridge. So you can put soda cans or beer cans or juice cans, whatever type of cans you want to put in here, and it will hold up to 162 of them. So I thought this was really clever to, come up with a refrigerator that accommodated both needs. Okay. And you guys, Newair was so gracious enough to send over a special code and link for you guys to use when purchasing. I'll put it down below in the description box. My special code is MYHOME. I'll put it across the screen. Thank you again so much for Newair for sponsoring today's video, and thank you guys for clicking on today's video and rocking out with your girl. Until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye.